What's up, guys? Neil Orfield here, taking a look at DraftKings Reignmakers for Week 17. While you're coming in, please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already done so, and hit that notification button so you can get alerts when our shows go live. As you can see here, I'm taking my usual approach. I'm looking at these stochastic projections. There's no salary cap on Reignmakers, so you can play whoever you want. So I'm just looking at some of the top projected players to see who projects the best. And then, of course, we can take a look at the prices to see, maybe you don't want to pay for the most expensive plays on the slate. I'll give you a range of prices for players who project pretty well here. Of course, if you haven't already signed up for Reignmakers, use our link. You'll get a free starter pack when you sign up using our link. That's going to be 5 cards, enough to enter a slate. So it's a free pack that you're going to be able to enter to win real prizes. You never know what you're going to get. You might get something awesome in there. You might get total crap. Nobody really knows. That's the fun of opening packs. Go click the link, take advantage of that if you haven't already done so. All right, so I'm going to start looking at quarterbacks, and I just pulled up the top 5 here. You could obviously play Fields, Stroud, whatever, whoever you want, but I just pulled up the top 5. Hurts projects the best by far, followed by Lamar, Mahomes, Purdy, and Josh Allen. These are the 5 that I pulled up to look at the prices of these quarterbacks, and I have all the positions together here, so we'll have to hunt a little bit. But our lowest priced of the top 5 projected quarterbacks, scrolling through, looks like it is Lamar Jackson, just $2.40. That's a nice price on Lamar Jackson. $2.47. Looks like a really solid play there. If you don't want to go with Lamar Jackson, we have Mahomes here at $2.62. These are some low prices for some of the better quarterbacks on the slate. Don't really see that often. Scrolling down even further, Hurts is $2.99. That's the top projected quarterback on the slate by far. So the price is probably close enough that I would be inclined to just go to Hurts. Of course, depends on the pass catching options, etc. But Hurts looks really good. $2.99. That's a nice price for a core Hurts card. Josh Allen, $3.32. Looks like that. I think that maybe that's all the quarterbacks that I pulled up. So there you have it. Those are our best quarterbacks on the slate. I would probably just go with the Hurts. But any of those 5 totally viable. All right, looking at the running backs, I pulled up McCaffrey, who, as you can see here, projects the best by nearly 9 fantasy points. That is insane. You don't see that very often. McCaffrey, Rachaad White, Saquon Barkley, Kyren Williams, James Cook. Those are the 5 that I pulled up at running back to take a look at the price tags here. And we actually get running backs tend to run cheaper. Saquon Barkley, just 73 cents. Really nice price tag there for Saquon Barkley. If you keep scrolling, James Cook, $1.98, not a bad price tag there. Barkley, I think, projected better. Yeah, Barkley, the 3rd best projection on the slate. So that's probably where I will go. To me, it's probably going to come down to just Barkley or McCaffrey, depending on how much you want to pay. Rachaad White, $1.99. That's not bad either. I guess you could go there too. He's projects better than Barkley, but probably don't need to go beyond these 3. Although Kyren is interesting to me. I'm surprised he doesn't project a little bit better. Great matchup. He has such great volume. Actually, I think Cook is probably the odd man out for me. I think the other 4 for me are all players that I would consider, depending on how many lineups you're making and how much you want to spend on those lineups. I forgot I pulled up Zamir White also. I pulled him up because I thought he might be super cheap while the others are expensive. That is not the case. So you can disregard Zamir White, I think, at $2.69. I'd rather just pay down actually for players who project better, like Saquon Barkley. And where is Christian McCaffrey? Yeah, he's expensive. Not a surprise there. You saw the projection. Worth it, to be honest, if you're willing to spend that much. Yeah, just $6 for McCaffrey. Not a bad price tag there, even for McCaffrey. And then Kyren is up at $7.69. So there, I'd rather just go to McCaffrey. I do like Kyren quite a bit on the slate, but with him being more expensive than McCaffrey, I would just go straight for the McCaffrey there. All right, now I pulled up some wide receivers and some tight ends also. At wide receiver, I pulled up Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, Michael Pittman. I think I pulled up Rashee Rice also. And then I've pulled in some stacking options like Steph Diggs, Debo, Ayuk, just because you probably want to stack with your quarterback. And then I also pulled up Kelsey and McBride and Kittle for the sake of stacking. Now, McBride, I don't think I pulled up a Kyler, but you could use him as a bring back to your Hurt stack also. So you don't need to play a tight end on Reignmakers. You can just play wide receivers, but if they project well enough, certainly you can consider them also. So let's take a look at the wide receivers and tight ends here. We have McBride is just 80 cents. He has been crushing. I'm surprised he's still that inexpensive. That's a nice price tag for Trey McBride. He's getting such great volume. George Kittle, $1.15, not a bad price tag there either. Pittman, $1.48. Rashee Rice, $1.95. Who else we got here? Kelsey is $2.25 if you want to go with that. Mahomes to Kelsey, the Mahomey stack. We got Diggs at $2.50. That's a nice stack also. Not the best matchup in the world, but they do have a 27 implied total, so you can consider those Bills. Ayuk, $2.77. Great matchup for the Niners. Why I pulled them all up against the Commanders. Great spot there. $2.77 for the Ayuk. $2.99 for Deebo Samuel. We're getting to the end here. What else do we need? Tyreek Hill, $3.80. Not a bad price tag for Tyreek Hill. Not the best matchup in the world with the Ravens, so I would probably just go with one of the less expensive guys. But Tyreek Hill is just so good. You never know. He can do it against anybody. And then A.J. Brown, $4.53. So that's the most expensive, I think, of the receivers. That is the highest projected stack of the slate. You could go with A.J. Brown, throw in that inexpensive Trey McBride along with your Jalen Hurts. Maybe the McBride helps you lower the price of the game stack at least. All right, that is going to do it for this video. So those are the top projected plays on the slate. If you can pay for it, I mean, obviously, I just go with the Eagles stack with McBride and then throw in a McCaffrey maybe is one way to go. A lot of different ways to mix and match the top projected plays on the slate. Go get your starter pack if you haven't already done so. It is free. You can enter contests and win real prizes when you get that. Thanks for watching and good luck this weekend.